So we're standing along Washington Avenue in Fredericksburg. On this week's edition, we're going to tell you about a unique parade that occurs here every fall. All right, so I'm here today with Dr. Taneisha Rachal, who is the principal of James Monroe High School, which is the only high school in the city of Fredericksburg. Right. And JM has an annual tradition for their homecoming game. And I want you to just start out by telling us a little bit about what occurs on homecoming.
Okay, well, homecoming is a very exciting day for not just James Monroe High School, but for the city of Fredericksburg. We now have half a day of instruction, and then we have our carnival starting at noon. So the carnival festivities last until about 1:30. And that's when all of the students load the floats and we parade down to Maury Stadium. And that's been an ongoing tradition since the 70s.
And it seems like it gets a lot of community support too. You'll see people along the parade route.
That's probably one of the most exciting parts about it is as we're parading down, our students feel like superstars because so many families come out and wave. We see a lot of children. We're able to give them some JM gear, t-shirts, beads, that type of thing. Many years we pass out hot dogs and popcorn.
Mm-hmm. So the city of Fredericksburg has kind of a unique public school structure where there's only one school at each level, so the kids are going to school between kindergarten and 12th grade together. So how do you think that contributes to kind of the enthusiasm and community support around homecoming?
Well, I think it builds the excitement. I know this year, specifically Lafayette Upper Elementary and Hugh Mercer Elementary, they were participating in our festivities in their own way, really incorporating James Monroe High School colors and our theme and doing some of their own activities. And so because so many of our students have parents who are alum of James Monroe, the excitement is kind of there for them like their entire lives. So it's really neat to see.
Yeah, and it all culminates, of course, with the game on Friday night. And of course, this past year, we eked out a victory.
Yes, so we did. It was a very exciting game. The previous year we played Spotsylvania as well, and we did not have that same outcome. So I was happy. last night.
So, and then of course the parade culminates, and then the game occurs at Maury Stadium, which is really kind of a neat facility and historic. Obviously the old school used to be there, and so nice ambiance. So just talk a little bit about what it's like to play the games there.
And that building is still there and has now turned into condos, but Morrie Field is kind of an iconic landmark in the city of Fredericksburg. And so many people ask, many other principals in surrounding counties, they always ask about, why do we play off-site and so forth. But that's a tradition that I would never change, because if we did, we wouldn't be able to have the parade. And so, I have yearbooks dating back to the late 40s, and it's always been a mainstay. And so our teams enjoy playing on that field. Our fans enjoy that field. They don't want us to make any changes whatsoever. They love it the way that it is. And so that's Morrie Stadium.
Well, great. Well, thank you for joining us today. We hope that this kind of sheds some light on this, what I think is a really, just another example of what makes Fredericksburg a unique and an interesting place. And so if you've never been out to Washington Avenue to watch this parade, be sure to do it next year. It's always sometime in
same time,
same
October. Place. That's right. And come on out, and in between now and then, come out and check out some of our athletic events and other activities that we have. It's a great place.
Yeah. All right. Well, thanks for joining us today.
You.
We appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
And that'll do it for this week's edition. Thanks for watching. And be sure to subscribe to Freehling Finds by clicking the subscribe button and the bell to get a notification every time we put out a new video. See you next week.